Hi everybody, good morning. I am sitting here at 5:45 in the morning getting ready for work, and today I'm going to do a smoky navy eye, and it's one you can't find a lot of tutorials on, so I was thinking I would film it for you. So I'm going to use two different palettes. One is the Sultry palette by Anastasia, but you'll see the two colors that I use are pretty like typical colors out of there. The color that's most important is this navy. This is the best navy I've ever found. It's in the Masquerade palette, Midnight Masquerade, sorry, by ColourPop. It's their Disney collection, and the color is called Merryweather. So if you can find this palette, because it's it was limited edition, I believe, it's hard to find a good navy that doesn't turn bright blue and doesn't turn black. So here is this navy. And when I blend it, see how it maintains its naviness? A lot of navies will turn blue, bright blue. So this is like the good and the bad part of showing this tutorial, okay? But anyway, let me just show you my technique. So I'm going to start with the color Twig in the Soft Glam palette. I'm sorry, in the Sultry palette. Just putting it on the brush. This color reminds me quite a bit of the taupey color in the One Size Beauty New Visionary palette. So if you have that one, that works too. But I'm just blending this all in the crease, just to give my navy something to like hang out with. A little friend. Like happy little trees if any of you are Bob Ross fans, as I am. I don't think I've ever spoken this early. Usually it's me just being quiet down in my beauty room while my husband's getting ready and we get the kids ready. I have about 15 minutes to get this done. I do have the rest of my makeup on, as you can tell. I'm just going to try to put this on the part of my lid that I didn't put shadow on yet. And hopefully it'll hold on to some of it. Now, when I do a smoky eye, I don't carry the smokiness all over my lid because I'm going to work with some children, so I don't do that. You do it if that brings you joy. Okay, so on a smaller brush, I'm going to start dipping into this navy. Okay? So I always tap off my brush in between to get rid of anything, and I start in the outer corner and start building up that color out there, and then I'm putting it in my crease as it's starting to lose some pigmentation. Now with different eye shapes, this is going to look a little bit different, but you get the gist. It's definitely a deep color, no doubt. You see, it's definitely navy. That's what I love about this. So I'm just getting it all in the crease, kind of like in this fat C shape. And then I'll put a little bit on my lid. I'm going to blend that out, but that's pretty much. So let's do the other eye. So now that it's placed pretty evenly on both eyes, then I'm going to go back into the brush that I used originally with the color Twig from the Anastasia, and I'm going to blend out the edges. There's almost no product on this brush right now. Okay, I have a little tiny bit of fallout there, and we're going to fix it just like that. Okay, now before I work on the lower lash, which creates the full scope, I'm going to use the color Pearl or any kind of, you know, champagne color, because like I said, I like to have some brightness in my eye. So that I'm going to put all on the front part of my lid. You could do a cut crease with this. You know, comment down below. I have a question about cut creases. I feel like my shadows aren't Like, that's bright enough. I don't know why I'm putting it on top of concealer. I mean, I think with a cut crease you get a little bit of a sharper line, but I'm just not sure why that's such a, it's such a rage every single day. I used to see more cut creases that were cut crease and then nothing would be on the lid. Like, it would just be like the concealer, so it canceled out all color. But now cut creases just seem to be like the basis of a bright, and I feel like, or a metallic, and I feel like these metallics and all of these palettes, I mean, whether they're high-end, you know, my Juvia's Place palettes are incredibly pigmented. ColourPop's incredibly pigmented, all the way up to high-end. I'm not sure why everyone's canceling out their lid color with concealer. Anyway, that's my opinion. So let me know if you guys are feeling the same. So look at all of that brightness. I love it. So now I'm going to go back to the navy, the brush that I used, the navy. I'm just going to blend out some of that brightness. Now you could do this with gold. If you had a shimmery purple, this would look awesome too. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the lower lash line, and again, now I'm not going to go all the way across because, like I said, I have to teach children. And we don't want to scare them all too early in this school year. So I'm going back into the navy. Really important you tap off the excess. And I'm just going to go right along the outer, sorry, the outer half of my lash line. Okay, and that's the shape. And then with a little different brush, this little tiny brush, I'm going to go back into the pearl shade, the second one, and I'm just going to do my inner corner. So to finish off the look, I'm going to use a little bit of this navy eyeliner from Sephora. I really like it. It's a pretty hard tip, and it's pretty deep. I mean, it's going to look black, but and if you didn't guess it, I like to match my eyeshadow to my shirt. I think that's the very 90s part of me. I'm going to use Roller Lash Mascara on the top lashes and Thrive Cosmetics on the bottom, and I will be right back. Alright, here is the finished look. On my lips, I used this Lancome Glossy Stain in the number 308. These are often on sale. I don't know if they're completely sold out, but I love them. Underneath, I had a different color, so it's slightly off. But anyway, I have my mascara on, and you could put something in the lower inner rim. Like, I can see either putting a white liner so that it really pops, or putting a navy one. I'm going to leave it as is because, like I said, I don't want to scare the little kitties. But anyway, here is my finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and leave me any video suggestions. That would be awesome. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. Today we're going to do a purple smoky eye because I got a purple shirt, and I am one who likes to match my eyeshadow to my shirt. So I'm going to use two palettes today. One is the Natasha Denona Love palette, and the other one is the Violets by Juvia's Place. Sorry if you can hear the noise upstairs. My dog is running around, even though it's only 5:51 in the morning. So I'm going to start with this color called Trust in the upper right. It's like a medium muted deeper purple. And I'm going to put that all in the crease. We're just going to go for straight up purple. We're not doing a hint of purple. We are purple up. So this is almost the color of my shirt. And I'm using one of the brushes that is in, this was specifically in the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. But I like it for spreading shadow. So I'm using the fluffier side. And I'm going in the same general direction as I do most of these looks, where most of the color goes on the outside, and then I leave the center for something a little bit brighter. Now, purples are sometimes hard to blend, so you might see me switching brushes, just trying to get a blended look. And sometimes things look crazy before they get better. Just be patient. I'm going to switch to my typical Morphe brush. I'm still going in that color Trust. And again, I'm just going to keep building that. And because I want to blend a little bit of that purple up, I don't know if I should do this. I should go in a pink direction. What do you think? Let's try both. So we're going to put, now I'm going into the matte, like kind of deep lilac shade. Let's just see how this looks. Just using it to blend out that purple a little bit. Yeah, actually that is the right choice. It's pretty, right? So there, that's nice. I'm going to go back into Trust in the Love palette, just deepen up a little bit on that outer corner. I'm going to go into the middle of my lid with it too. So about halfway. Okay, now before I work on the lighter color, I'm going to bring some of this on the lower lash. So I'm going to start with this Morphe brush that the number has gone off, but it's just a round shader that I usually use at the bottom. And again, I'm going into Trust, just putting that on the lower lash line. And I don't go all the way across because I always put something a little bit lighter in my inner rim. Okay. So now for the lighter shade, we have Blind, which I have to tell you doesn't swatch very well, but that's that color. In the Juvia's Place palette, we have this color. This one's far too pinky for me. That's might be cute on the inner corner. Let's try, I'm going to do Blind first, and then we'll see. I think I'm going to try this one with a brush. So I'm just using this flat edge brush. Let's see how it applies. And I'm just starting to work on the inner. Okay, this brush is doing nothing. Okay, that's not working. So let's try it with our finger. With our finger? My finger. There's only one of you here. That's not really doing it for me. Okay, we're going into the Juvia's Place palette. So I'm going to do the deeper shimmer here. It has blue sparkles in it. Well, it's just going to make that much more in the purple than in the plum. Now my shirt is plummy, so I got to keep that in mind. Okay, cool. And then, I know I was talking about maybe going into this, but I think I'm going to go into this color. None of these are named, so. Okay, so this is like a rose gold. I'm going to go in the inner corner with that. That's not doing much either. Look at it, I definitely have to use both. I'm going to use this gold, which is called Lifetime. Or maybe transparent, let's see. No, this is good. Much better. Okay, and then I'm just going to use my finger just to blend that little area where that super light shade meets the other. All right, now for the inner rim, let's ponder. I'm going to use something light in the inner rim. So this is the sparkling liner from Mally. It has a little bit of shimmer. You'll see just a little. I'm going to do it twice, by the way. That is one really good tip I learned. By the way, have we discussed what my hair is doing? I put it in 2 little buns when I'm going to wear it curly. And then I got my clip. I look crazy. I'm sorry. Just spraying my face with all-nighter. before I do mascara. I'm trying to be good about that. Okay, so one more swipe of this. And then I'm going to line my eye with the Bobbi Brown liner, gel liner, and I use this Beauty Blender eyeliner, which is amazing. I just love it. Watch how easy it is to make a wing. Just like that. See? I will say, as I get older, I stop bringing it all the way to the corner. I think it just makes my eye look old. The thing I love about this brush is the curve. I literally am just running it along my lashes and then just following the sweep up, and it does it. Amazing. All right, time for some mascara, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I used Thrive Cosmetics on the bottom, like I always do, and then keeping Roller Lash on the top. I think this mascara is so good. It's fabulous. And then on my lips, I used this Cosmetics Infinite Cloud in the color Muted Mauve or Mauve. So I hope you like this look, and let's see what the next color is. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. Hi, everybody. Today we are continuing our colorful eye journey. I have foundation on and that. I did my eyebrows and my concealer. I haven't put the rest of my color cosmetics on just because I am going to do a look that is like a pinky rosy kind of eye, and I just want to see how that pairs before I put the rest of my cosmetics on. So we're going to start with this. This is the Sunrise palette from Natasha Denona, and I am going to mainly focus on the shades Glory, Poppy, but I'm going to start with Morning. And just using a big fluffy brush. Milani eye primer. These things last for like a year. Did I do this already? I did this already. Wait, I did prime. Yes, I did. Anyway, these things last for about a year. So if you have a bunch of eye primers laying around, give one to a friend because you're not going to use it. So this is Morning, Morning just all in the lid. I mean all in the crease. And I'm just giving the other shadow, especially Glory, which is such a pinky color, somewhere to kind of land. And let me blend with them. Something that I can blend with. Alright, and then I'm actually going to transition with this one next, which is Morgan. And again, just giving my eye the other eyeshadows. This is mainly going to be covered up, so you may ask, why bother? But just giving the pink that I'm about to do something to land on. So now that this is on there, pretty messily, now I'm going to dip into Glory. Okay, and Glory is this wonderful matte that is a, you know, not a bright pink, but definitely pink. Would make a great lip color too. And I'm just going to place this in the crease. And then a little bit lower and on the outer corner. I'm still using the same brush. So that outer corner and then going up. I think I'm going to do a green eye tomorrow. What I love about this color is it's definitely bright. I mean, you know, I definitely have like pink in my eye, but it's not so bright that it's unwearable. And I think that is something that Natasha Denona does very well with any of her, I mean, maybe not the Tropical palette. That one's really bright. Oh, beautiful, but bright. I actually didn't like the pigmentation on that one when I swatched it in store a while ago. But anyway, most of her palettes are totally wearable, even though they have color. and color scares a lot of people. But the way that she mixes color and places it in the palette and the other colors she uses with it makes them very wearable. So I'm just going to bring it up. I have quite a bit of space from my actual eye up to my eyebrow. So I'm just going to bring this color up just a little more so you can see it. My eyes are slightly hooded, like over here. So I'm going to use this other space that I have. And if you have hooded eyes, you're just going to be working up here more. I mean, your lid is going to be like the surprise, right? So when you close your eye, you'll be able to see whatever you got going on there. But when your eyes are open, you have to work up a little higher in order to see the shadow. So because up here is where we had a lot of that yellow and the little bit of the orange, you'll see how it just blends nicely, right? Okay, so now for some color. So this is Poppy, makes it a little bit redder. This is Phlox, more orangey. Azalea is a topper. Okay, so we're gonna go with Poppy, the first one. Here, let me wipe my hand before I put the wrong one on. And we're gonna put Poppy with our finger, my finger, right on the lid. You'll see it gives me this bright, really pretty color. This isn't a cranberry. I'm just not entirely sure what to call this color, but it is cool. Well, I guess Poppy. Got some low energy today, guys. I better turn this up before I get to school. Okay, so that's just all over my lid now. Woo, it's bright. And then let's put Azalea. I think we're going to try Azalea on the lid and then one of these other colors. I'm going to pop that on the lid for a little bit of sparkle. Oh, it's very pretty. So I'm not usually into topper shades, but I really like the difference that makes. And this is a duochrome, so when I shift, it will be more gold or more pink. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to clean it. I don't know if that was better or worse. And then I'm going to take Laurel and put that in the inner corner. So this is a top lash. Now let's put a little bit of the bottom. So I'm going to start with Glory again. And I'm going to go from Glory out to those yellows and oranges that I had before. I am wearing my mask fully all day today, so it's good to do something better, like a little brighter on the eyes. That's all you'll see of me. Okay, and then I'm going to go to Morgan. Oh my god, I said morning, didn't I? No, it's Morgan. The next one's morning. And again, just running that on the lower lash line. And now morning, which is the palest. Okay. I think I just want to take, I have this very big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe 441. And I'm just going to go into Morgan, that kind of peachy tone. I'm just going to blend this at the top. Just so I have a little bit more of a gradient. Cool. And I don't usually do this, but I'm going to add a little bit of Laurel right under my brow bone. I usually don't do this because I just forget. But I'll do a little bit of highlight. And just a little bit more in that inner corner. Alright, so I'm going to do my face makeup, put mascara on, put eyeliner. I'm going to stick to a light inner rim, so I'm going to put my Rimmel on the eyeliner, mascara top and bottom, some bronzer and stuff, and I'll be right back. Alright, hi everybody again. I brought this little one. This is my daughter, Eliana. So let me tell you about the rest of my look, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do with her. So I put on the Walk of Shame lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury, and then this lip gloss from Fenty Beauty. For bronzer, I used a mix of Laura Geller and Charlotte Tilbury's bronzer, and for blush, I used this one from Milani, which is Rose D'Orio, I believe. A little bit of the Luminous Light from Hourglass, and then I used a light liner and then mascara, my usual right now, which is Thrive on the bottom and Roller Lash on the top. So I really like this look. And now Ellie woke up a little bit grumpy, right? So when we're grumpy, sometimes we need to add a little color and a little gloss. So we're going to do that before school. So first, this is her favorite gloss. She let me use it today. So let me see your cute face. Okay. Okay, pop your lips together. Okay, show them what it looks like on you. Yep, here's the camera, so look over here. Nice. Okay, and then she is wearing an Olaf dress. So we're going to do a little bit of blue eyeshadow on her this morning. We use a ColourPop single. Gentle eyes. You're my first guest on my channel. Thanks. Oh, that looks pretty. And then you want a little bit of sparkle. Close your eyes. Whoa! That's not a little bit of sparkle. That's a lot of sparkle. You want that much sparkle? The other one? Not those. They'll hurt your eyeball. One of these? Okay. Okay. We want pink and purple sparkle. Okay. So here's a little pink. I mean purple. I'll put purple on this side. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's great. And a little bit of pink sparkle. Close your eyes. What do you think Daddy's going to say? What's he going to do? He'll freak out. All right. Now look at the camera and close your eyes so they can see it. Nice, and then open it, and then smile and wave. Say, have a good day, everybody. We want some blush. Oh, we want some blush. All right, we'll do that after. Say, have a good day, everybody. Bye. Hi, everybody. Another day, another color. Today we're going to do some orange. Pulling up on my orange of my shirt. I'm wearing a brown jacket over this, so I won't be so orangey, but anyway, so I'm going to use the Tati Beauty palette today, and also the Saharan palette by Juvia's Place. I haven't used this one yet, so I'm excited to dip into it, and I'm going to focus on this color. And then I actually found a little bit of a dupe with this shade, which is called Zoya, and the Tati Beauty Shimmer in the orange. Nope, maybe that wasn't it. Oh, wait. Oh, Lulu. So this one is Story Shimmer, and this is Lulu Shimmer. And on the hand, they're super similar. So look at that, big price difference. And there's a dupe. Okay, so I'm going to start. I love the Tati Beauty palette so much, and I'm going to start with the Soothe shade just as a transition. I just think it's like the most beautiful shade ever. I do not use this palette enough, and it's literally one of my favorites. Like, actually, somebody said I should do a top 10 palette video, and this is way up there on my list. So maybe I'll film that one next, or before, or I'll put it up before this one. Let's see how the week goes. I'm hoping I was able to zoom my camera in enough, because I have a big pile of clothes over there that I need to put away. So this is just the color Soothe just to my lid. I really feel like you can go out just like this and look great. So we're gonna go right into the orange, which is gonna do it. So the Jamila shade in the Saharan palette, super pigmented. Definitely want to tap that one off just in case. Still using that big brush because I really want to pick up on that orange color. And let's just do it. I love orange. I think it is such a fun color. And I think I'm going to go all over the lid with this orange today, because I have some glitter from the Tati palette and also the shimmer that I will just put right on top. I'm just going to go for it. Ooh, that's orange.
Okay.
I asked for it. I'm just going to work it a little bit on the lower rim. I'm going to use the Story color from Tati Beauty. It's a little bit deeper of an orange. I'll show you the two just in a second, but I'm going to use that on my lower lash line. I feel like my lighting is extra weird, or I'm extra tired. I don't know. Blame it on the lighting. Okay, so let me just show you the difference between these two colors. So this one's Jamila, and this one's Story. So definitely a little rustier and a little brighter, but both undoubtedly orange. So here's all the orange on me. And now I'm going to go into Lulu down here, which is this beautiful shimmer, but not chunky shimmer, very smooth. I'm just going to put that on the eye. So because I put the orange all over, it's just going to mainly give me some shimmer. The color is going to be like pretty orange. It's going to be affected by that orange. Very pretty, I think. I'm going to put that color in my inner rim as well with just a little bit of a smaller brush, and I'm going to top it with a bright color from the Tati Beauty. So I'm going to put a little bit of Aura, the metallic Aura, just for a little bit of brightness right in that inner corner. All right, I like it. Should we do sparkle? It's kind of early in the year for sparkle, but I'll just take a little bit, just a little tap. Oh, I feel like balls. I love it. I think just for wearability, I'm going to put a little bit of Ritual, this deep brown, just on a small shader brush, and it's called the Shadow Liner brush from Smashbox, and I'm just going to work that a little bit in the outer corner, just to create just a tiny bit of depth. Alright, yep. That's what I needed. Alright, I'm going to put liner on and my mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright, here's the finished look. I don't know what I feel about this lip with this. It's the color Amulet by Urban Decay. But I'm going to wipe it off because I'm going to wear a mask. But here is my orange look. I hope everyone's having a good day. Bye. Good morning, everybody. So today is supposed to be red day, and I don't know how much I'm in the mood for red eyeshadow, but we're going to try our best. I went through my whole collection. I don't have a lot of red, like red. I have a lot of warmth, but not a lot of red. So we're going to try our best. The palettes we're going to use today are the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette and some of the mattes from the bronze palette, but really any of the, any warm matte would work. So I'm going to start with the color Beach, just to start on my transition. I already have eye primer on. I'm actually not, I'm using Bare Minerals on my face, like as a powder foundation, but I'm not going to use any bronzer and blush and highlight because I'm like getting some irritation on my face, I think from wearing makeup under my mask. So, or it's just that time that we break out. So one of the two, I'm just trying to give my skin a little bit of a break, and whenever I am breaking out or having any skin issues, Bare Minerals is basically the thing that solves all problems for me. So if If you've never tried Bare Minerals foundation, I would highly, highly recommend it, especially for problem skin. It basically healed my skin when I was in college. No, after college. Right after college. So just putting that color Beach all in my crease. I do have Milani eye primer. All right, that's kind of the look I want today, but we're gonna keep going. So then we're gonna use the color Phlox. This one right here. It's the reddiest of my reds. I did try the red color from, that's pretty red. I did try my red color from my Jackie Aina palette, and this one's just a tiny bit more red, just a tiny bit. So I'm gonna put this all over. Okay. I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. I'll make it a statement today, friends. Didn't I start this video saying I didn't have any reds? Liar. So really, just going over the whole eye. I'm gonna leave the tiny, you know what, I'm gonna go, hang on, switch fingers. I'm going to put a brightness in my inner rim, but I think I've been putting it a little too, I've been leaving a little bit too much room, so I'm going to go a little bit closer with this. But Mandy Lee, I'm Marilee, and she's Mandy Lee, that's funny, but anyway, Mandy Lee on, here on YouTube, I'll show you, I'll link her video, but she always uses her pinky. I guess she switches hands now, because I can't get my pinky in there. She always uses her pinky, and I never think to use that. But look, it just fits so perfectly. All right, let's do this. Let's blend the heck out of this out. Here we go, blending time. So I'm just using that first brush that I used before, and I'm just gonna get this red to move a little bit so that it's not so much of a, she used two different eyeshadows kind of thing. I like when my makeup fits my vibe, like my mood of the day. This is not my mood. But maybe it will put me in that mood. My abuela always wore red lipstick, and I always thought that was so awesome because you just can't be so sad with red lipstick on. It's one of those things. So I think maybe red eyes will do the same. I got a little bit of fallout here. Nothing that a little finger and a little concealer brush or sponge can't handle. Alright, so then we're going to start with the warmth under the eye because I'm a little afraid of what this red is going to look under the eye, but we're going to do it anyway. So I'm going back to the color Beach and just working on that lower lid. Is this the lower lid? I really struggle with the name of this. Can someone help me? Is this my lower lid? Lower lash line. That's the word. That's the word that they use. By they, I mean the professionals here on YouTube. All right, we're doing it. Back to Phlox. Phlox. That's how you pronounce it. I think we're going to do a black rim. I'm going to do it today. Just make sure you always connect the shadow on this side of your eye. As you bring it around. That'll do, Charlie. That'll do, donkey. Get your phrases right. Okay, on a tiny little brush, I'm going to go into the shade Laurel, which is the top shade in the Sunrise palette. So mainly I'm using the Sunrise palette just with a transition color. You definitely don't need both. Whoa, that's pretty. I'm digging that. All right, as all things, put a little liner and mascara on and the look becomes finished. So I'm going to line my inner rim, put, I don't know if I'm going to, I think I'm going to tightline. I'm going to tightline top and bottom and then put mascara on and I'll be right back. Okay, so the look is done. I know it's not super satisfying because I don't have a lip or blush on. I did put a little bit of bronzer because I couldn't stop myself and a little bit of my forehead is showing and I was feeling a little pale. I'm going to finish my look with a little bit of the Bare Minerals mineral veil just to set my makeup, but just want to show you the end of the look. So I used this Bare Minerals One Line liner. It's a tiny, tiny liner that, to be honest, kind of hurts as you put it on because the tip is so little. So make sure you twist it all the way up. But that's what I use to do my waterline and tightline the top lashes, the top lash line. And then I just use my Thrive Cosmetics lash because sometimes with the mask hitting my bottom lashes, I'm getting a little bit of transfer, or if I switch to my glasses during the day, you can create some steam, and there's very few mascaras who will survive that. So this one doesn't smudge, and even if it comes off, it will be like ribbons coming off, not like smudging. So I really have been enjoying this mascara. And then this is my first, maybe second time using this, so I'll report back on how it works. But I hope everyone has a great day. I am feeling a little more peppy, so I love that makeup can do that. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. Today we're going to do a green eye because I like to match my shirt. So I'm going to use 3 different palettes. One is the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsessions. One is the Magic Mini from Juvia's Place, and one is the Midnight Masquerade. And I'm going to do a bright emerald eye, not a muted green, although I do love muted green eyeshadow. But I thought we'd do it a little bright today. I'm working from home, so it should be fun. We're going to use the Emerald Obsessions for this color. We're going to use that all in the crease to begin. I just cleaned my makeup brushes, so I'm hoping that they don't give me too much trouble. But I'm going to start with my favorite Instapop brush from Real Techniques. Just putting this, and then I'm just going to work this. I'm going to try to keep all the colors, kind of like I did with the navy eye, in the outer corner and in the crease. Because the point of all this is to show wearable color. I keep seeing on Instagram like amazing eyeshadow and amazing artistry, but I always wonder, are these people wearing this eyeshadow in real life? And whether it's the field, my field, or my age, I wouldn't be able to mimic. I wouldn't be able to wear those colors, I don't think. Or the style, you know, massive cut crease that come out to here and stuff. I mean, I am leaps and bounds brighter in eyeshadow than anybody I work with. So, but what do you guys think? Do you like those like images, or would you rather more wearable looks? I think I look at those images like art, and maybe wearable art. So this is a really great color. It has great pigmentation, and then we're going to blend it out, but I just wanted to get the placement right. So you see I'm doing it so you can still see it when my eyes are open. So I'm going to take a totally clean brush, and I'm just going to blend. I might use another color in a minute to help me blend this out, but let's see what just a plain brush can do. Now after blending, looks like I need to add a little bit more. Go back with the brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit on this outer edge. And then again, a little bit of blending. Okay. So there is shade number 1. So the next shade I'm going to use is this Bright Kelly Green Shimmer from the Magic Mini palette by Juvia's Place. And it's a beautiful Kelly green. And again, I'm just going to kind of overlap this over here, because in here I'm going to put this really cool color. I'm just going to do a little bit of overlapping. This is definitely going to be a bright eye today. Maybe I should save this for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, and that's it with that. I haven't decided what I'm going to do on the lower lash line. I might, actually, let's just work on the lower lash line while I'm here before I put the bright color. So I think I'm just going to pick the green just a little bit in the outer edge. The same green from Huda Beauty. This one. I was debating doing a green lower rim, but I'm not sure about that today. Now for the exciting part. So in the ColourPop and Disney Midnight Masquerades, there's this really interesting color, and it's called, nope, it's over here. It's called Mama Odie, okay? And it looks like just, I don't know, kind of plain in the pan. And it looks pretty plain here, but watch what this ends up doing on the eye. I'm going to use a brush first, which I don't usually do, but it ends up having such a cool green shift. Do you see it? And it's not just because it's mixing with the green. I put this over a navy eyeshadow and I couldn't believe how green it got. It was really kind of cool. See how pretty that is? And I'll blend where they meet in just a second. There is a tiny bit of fallout. That's because I literally am packing this on and I'm not tapping it off. So that is not the shadow's fault if you're seeing that. But I'm also not opposed to having glitter all over my face. Like accidental glitter. Not intentional glitter, but... Did I start this saying this was going to be a wearable look? This is bright. Alright, then I'm going to go around the inner corner. We'll wake up those students today. Yep. So anytime you do a really bright look, I find that if you put a black liner, it softens the brightness of the look. I think because of what's closest to your eye. If you're feeling like you want to soften it a little bit, which I do. So I'm going to put black liner on, and then I'm going to give the ColourPop mascara one more chance. The fact that I'm home and I don't have a mask on, I'll be able to see, is it transferring down, or is it that my mask is hitting it? I'm not sure, so I'm going to give this a chance, and then obviously my Thrive Cosmetics at the bottom, and I'll figure out something for my lip, but I will be right back. And here's the finished look. So I have that liner, the Stay All Day by Stila. I do like the ColourPop mascara. I think it makes my lashes look really nice. I just don't know how well it is going to last. And then, what do I have? Thrive at the bottom. My lipstick is the Charlotte Tilbury Very Victoria, and the lip gloss is the Milani Ludicrous Lip Gloss in the color Teen Spirit. I don't know what I feel about that name. Anyway, so there you go. I hope this was fun. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.